everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, two teams come off tough losses a week ago and want to turn things back around today. It's the Chargers going up against the Raiders. A lot of uncertainty about the future home of the Raiders, but for today, their home is still Oakland, California. And that's where we find our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, after an off-season of questions, football is back here in the East Bay at Oakland, California. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the San Diego Chargers and the Oakland Raiders. Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Vincent Ray, the linebacker, in on the tackle. And the Buffet boys, the O-line. Hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Quickly now, the starting 11 for the Oakland defense.
Muhammad Wilkerson is one of the most versatile defensive linemen in the league. You can play him in any spot and expect big-time production.
It's grabbed over the middle by White. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Now Griffin on first down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Well, we saw the practice film this week. They wanted to focus on these intermediate passing plays, and it paid off there.
And they took that focus not just to the practice field, but in the film room to show the guys exactly what they wanted, what types of looks they should expect to get, and how they would beat those coverages each and every time, and it paid off on that play.
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
He's got his man in the crossing route.
How does their guys catch it, but I can't?
It's
horrible, man.
So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
10 yards still left on second down. Second and 10 now. Griffin.
What?
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Time quickly to look at the Chargers defense.
Jadeveon Clowney was the #1 pick in the NFL draft, and it was with good reason. An absolute athletic freak. Now he's trying to add consistency to his game.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. To throw is RG3. And this is going to be intercepted. It's a first-round pick, Artie Burns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So out come the Chargers. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up. But you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away, and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. Wow, now we got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
Play action now. Mariota.
Oh, come on.
This is incomplete.
Straight getting hosed now.
So ways to go here on 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Mariota. He's going to fire one.
Come on, seriously?
By the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. After the interception, here's Griffin. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. They go play action. Griffin. And he's going to be sacked back on his side of the field at the 44. Stephon Anthony in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. One receiver to the left is Cooper. 3rd and long. It's Griffin. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, he bounced up after taking a sack and took a shot downfield. I think a lot of us thought maybe he'd run draw in that situation. Instead, tried to get it all back in one play.
Yeah, 3rd and long. Thought he needed the deep pass. Couldn't connect it.
Maybe he was hoping for a penalty downfield to give him the yardage they needed.
And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. And now San Diego getting set to go. Gurley. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Cuts it out here, left sideline. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
In scouting parlance, if you really like a player, they ask if you're going to pound the table for him. Well, when Todd Gurley came out of Georgia, I stood on a table and did backflips. Even with the knee injury he suffered his last year there, I thought he was one of the best runners I'd seen come into the game since Adrian Peterson.
Throwing, Mariota, eluding the pressure right. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
That's the type of play there that puts a defense in a stress. Marcus Mariota on the run. You don't know whether he's going to take it downfield or throw the footballs we just saw there. And boy, was he accurate with that one.
And, you know, the Oregon coaches offered him a scholarship without ever seeing him start a game because they saw him in camp. They saw plays like that, offered it.
He didn't start very much in high school, but he started a lot once he got to Oregon.
So a defensive brain lapse there and an encroachment penalty.
Sometimes when you don't watch the football and make sure that it's snapped, you're watching the offensive player, and they can influence you occasionally and look like they're getting ready to move, and the officials don't detect it.
Second down, Mariota. Escaping
Oh, shit.
And he can't get it.
Jesus.
He's taken down. The Pro Bowler, Muhammad Wilkerson. In there to bury him for a loss of 11. They'll come out in the pistol. Third and long here for Mariota. Buying time to his left.
Come on. Seriously? Jesus.
So out come the Raiders. 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
After the interception, here's Griffin. Completes it to Marcel Reese. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. One receiver to the left is Cooper. Now a play fake here on first down.
Wow,
He's
what
going
a
to get this
grab.
one out to his fullback. 13 yards there, offset some of the penalty yardage as it's second down. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. On third down, Griffin. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. And look there, not a good sight. Gronkowski down. And you just hope it's not that knee again. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. On now is the field goal team. Here's the Raiders. We'll try for 3. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's Brad Wing now as he'll kick it away for the second time. This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. They're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm hearing my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is the only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities. A lot of teams love to throw screen passes. They want to tire out defenses because they make them run a lot. But there are a lot of moving parts on a play for an offense when they call that one. Because you got the linemen that have to move. You have the wide receivers have to get out and vacate. You got the running back that's got to make a little fake and then get out into the route. And, of course, the quarterback, he's got to hold in there and know he's probably going to take a big hit before he lofts the screen off to the back. Why didn't he catch it?
Oh, shit, wrong play.
For them to be successful.
They come out here in the eye. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he's got room. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, San Diego. Jerick McKinnon, 92 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike for 6. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. On 2nd down, Griffin. He's going to let this one go deep. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Five yards to gain here on 3rd down. Griffin now off the bootleg. And that's complete to Croft. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
So 2nd and 10 here. They'll come out in the pistol. They go play action. Griffin. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. The one running back is Gurley. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. That is caught at the 7. And he's in. in for a Charger touchdown. Josh Doxson with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
Oh.
And this is
What just happened there?
the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
To throw is RG3.
Oh, what was that?
A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
My guy just runs right by him. I love
Most
it.
of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They go play action here.
What was that, dude?
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big...
What? How do you not jump that route?
He got 29 yards that time. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football.
Touchdown, Raiders. And maybe that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
running back, fullback, back might actually keep it.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is taken at the 3.
God, run! Jammed in his butt.
And now San Diego getting set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
What's up?
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10.
Oh, dude, I was stuck. I couldn't do anything. It was ridiculous. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I was stuck in his butt. It was weird.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5.
What?
A big one there for the Chargers.
Oh, wow. No. I thought I rolled in, though. Dude, that was a good job of the hurry up. I was pretty pissed about that, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, shit.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit.
You gotta get rid of it, dude. What? Oh my God. I know. I don't know. I have no idea. That was jacked up, though.
When you throw it downfield like that, he got away with it there and in a big way.
Second down following the incompletion.
Who? Oh.
Mariota now on 2nd down.
Jesus, dude, you guys are getting in quick. Fuck. That sucked.
And on second and goal, they decide to throw it again, and this result is even worse. They take a sack. On first down, it was simply an incomplete pass. Not a good first two plays.
Well, you should see my last game I played. God, I just screwed myself. And then at the end of the game, I went to pick the fucking safety, and he doesn't jump. Instead, what he does is he just ends up, wow. Yeah, he doesn't jump. Instead, he starts running forward. I go, what the fuck are you doing?
That completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I do too.
So they take it all the way to the 1 yard line.
That extra point I missed, I hit it.
I know if this was a video
I hit the button.
they never would have gone for the field goal because, Brandon, who kicks field goals in video games? But you've got to make sure you get points, and that was as easy a 3 as you can get.
You kick field goals in video games. That's who kicks field goals in video games. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down.
Oh, man, I can't get in.
The game. But
you might have this. Damn, that was close. You had the inside track and everything.
Managing risk. This is a big decision here. One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing, and on that one,
yeah, you should see my last game.
Just sending a guy downfield.
I was playing, I dropped so many balls, and like the ones you were catching where a guy was there. Oh, wow. I thought it said penalty. Huh. But like I'd be right there to catch it, and his guy would just hit it out of my hand every time. He's really good at usering.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. They come up in an offset eye. Griffin. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Tony Jefferson coming in to
safety
for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4. They're going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Brad Wing now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Returnable here from the 38. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will change here with very little time remaining until halftime. And now San Diego getting set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Really?
12 seconds left.
Wow.
They were trying to get it there to George Doxson. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Off the play fake. Mariota sliding out of the pocket. Fighting it off.
Just ran right through the trash.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
Final play of the half here, Mariota.
Oh, I was just trying to throw it too. Oh, actually, if I would have hurried up and called the timeout quick, I would have had 1 second. I wasn't paying attention.
As we send you across the country to Orlando, standing by there, Larry Ridley with our EA Sports halftime report. Larry? So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Now, Dion Lewis to return. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense.
Last season, when we were playing, I had Odell Beckham back there. I'm like, what is going on?
Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
Why are there like D tackles? This is so weird.
This is a really important drive, and we often talk about
I tried smoking you. That was Keekly, man. He's taking out on average a guy a game, it seems like. But I already got Gronk out. I already took Gronk out.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him.
That's probably... Yeah, I saw that. That's a tear. That's got to be about 4 weeks or so, I guess.
We'll see the pistol here. Now Griffin on second down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion.
Oh, yeah, I'm fucked. To get, oh, geez, I just got pancaked.
And incomplete, a disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now fourth down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Oh, really? Damn, that was a hell of a punt, dude.
And this will be taken at the 13. A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Oh, I just picked the wrong play. God dang it, I'm so fucking trigger happy.
Of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them
down.
Oh,
I hit too many buttons. Fuck.
And turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley.
Oh.
And he's going to get this one down to the 40.
Glad my guy didn't block you. All I needed was that one.
Good pickup on first down.
Jeez. That's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game, and with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
It's complete to Fuller. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic.
Fuck.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down.
Yeah.
They got him for a sack.
Fuck. I didn't even see your guy coming. God. That's terrible.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley.
Yeah.
And he gets stopped up at the 30.
Yeah, injuries. I agree there.
Tackle made by Bruce.
Seems like a lot of people are getting injuries.
Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Mariota now. Screenplay, McKinnon. A nice pickup.
I don't know what it is, man, but they like McKinnon in this game.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
From the red zone now, Mariota. Flush to his right.
Oh, what the hell was that?
Michael Burton, the fullback, the intended target.
Wow.
Bring up second down.
I hit square. I hit square. I hit square and it like did a flip.
It's like that in just about every position, and sometimes
yeah.
you lose that leverage and you lose the battle.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand what the hell just happened there.
Bat the ball away, and that's exactly what happened there.
And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
That was really weird.
For 7. It's third down. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets
pretty sweet. Gotta admit.
You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
Damn.
And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
Well, partner, they might want to tear up their scouting reports a little bit here because they just broke tendency. 3rd down, you don't ordinarily see a toss. They ran it, and they ran it really well and picked up a first down. I love the way the edges were sealed, which allowed him to get to the corner.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Dancing to his left.
Oh, what the?
One incomplete.
Oh, wow. Clearly not. My guys don't want to try catching the ball today. My gosh. Unbelievable.
6 yards still to go here on 2nd and goal.
Oh, come on, dude. Spring me that block.
But he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Now Mariota. That's complete right around the It's a gain of 5. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Here we go. It's Gurley. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Todd Gurley with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time
I was like, the power was way off on that one. Whoa, what the hell just happened there? And all of a sudden it's super fast. Interesting.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Wide open receiver.
Why aren't you hitting him hard, dog?
Give him 13 on the pickup there. Good enough for an Oakland first down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. And he'll hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Play action. It's Griffin. Surveying the field.
Damn, wide open. Fuck. Nice play.
Touchdown, Oakland.
Nice play.
Robbie Anderson, his 4th touchdown on the year.
Yeah, that was perfect call. I didn't have coverage there and couldn't catch him after that. Damn.
And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. Griffin will try it, and he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the first rounder, Leonard Floyd. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard.
The good news is that was for a 2-point conversion. Doesn't count as a pick.
They will send this one away.
No, they say that, but when you look in the stat sheet, there's no interception. Like, if they show a stats again, you'll see it's not a pick.
And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan, and Thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. On the left side, a catch by White. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
I know.
Simple slant route, and part of a really nice hard throw by the quarterback.
Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They were perfectly in sync, and he put it right on him on the inside route.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to let this go.
Oh, see? That's what keeps happening to me. That's what keeps... Fuck. That's what happened all the time last game.
Anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Off the play fake, Mariota.
Oh, holding. Fuck. That's the first penalty I've had in a while. Decline that.
So there you go, holding by the offense and going to push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
Now a second down throw for Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. Fuller brings it in over the middle.
Oh, I thought I juked you. Damn.
Gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
First down, Mariota. Being chased out left. Looking left side, he's got it.
Oh, shit.
And he'll go out of bounds down inside the 15-yard line.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Look at that football, it's stuck. The football's stuck on his arm.
Back now in the East Bay. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. A first down throw for Mariota.
Dang it. Oh, shit. I thought you picked me.
A few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
Mariota again. Escaping the pressure right.
Wrong guy. Wrong guy. Shit.
And a little bit of good fortune.
I threw it to the wrong guy anyways. Damn.
But he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
Again, it's Mariota.
God, dude. It's like a hesitant. It's all gravy.
In there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon. Back at the 16 now after the sack. Here's 3rd and goal. Third and long here for Mariota. This is
I wondered.
Incomplete.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play.
Oh, shit.
Putting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass.
Oh,
excellent
just
job.
snuck it down.
So they settle for just the 3 there, but clearly anything helps when you're trying to salt one away here in the 4th.
Without a doubt, I think a touchdown would have been the final nail. But 3 does give them some breathing room and lets them build up a little cushion.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Now it looks like we have a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and
I saw that.
From Oakland after this.
Looks like the same thing that, what's his name had.
Now it's 2nd and 7.
Gronk.
Now Griffin on 2nd down.
Yeah. What? Oh, come on.
Charles, I know it's hard when live bullets are flying, but you cannot keep your hand up around the face mask area.
It is absolutely inexcusable nowadays. We talk about target areas all the time. You have to aim lower so that your hand doesn't get involved in the face mask.
Now Griffin on 1st down. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he'll get up to the 43.
I'm going to hurt Cooper next.
It'll be a gain of 8
Get that shit up.
And it's a 2nd down.
Oh,
shit. This time they go underneath for a simple pitch and catch.
And not only do you get the pitch and catch, Brandon, but you're able to keep the receiver moving when you hit him with the drag route.
2nd down now after the pass completion. On 2nd down, here's Griffin, and his pass incomplete. So
look at this now. All the penalties are going on me.
It is
Fuck.
hard to be a defender in the pass game.
I guess.
It's tough in college. It's a lot harder in the NFL. You can't touch him after 5 yards downfield. You can't touch him while the ball is not in the air. You can't touch him until the ball is at the receiver's hands. Very difficult to be a defender in today's NFL.
It's gonna be
last second, Cromartie.
And that incompletion was caused by the defense.
Cleo Max got to get up in that beach.
In the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there. But they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone? Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot. And that's exactly what happened there. Able to get there and knock it away.
Jeez, I just got pancaked.
He's gonna float this one deep right side.
Oh, I shouldn't have picked him. I fucking picked him. I shouldn't have picked him. Damn it. I don't know, but I shouldn't have picked my guy. God, that was a big mistake.
Can't go downfield and make a big-time catch on a deep pass because sometimes they'll just ask for...
What? What the fuck? Wow. I thought Keekly was picking that one off. Wow. What a joke. Hey-o.
And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Damn, dude. That sucked. Wow.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4.
Oh, nice block, Waller. Shit.
And down at the 22-yard line. And the Chargers coming out on the field now. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone,
probably about 10.
what you're thinking, and I believe that's
oh, wow. Jeez.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met. And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL, and a lot of that is the speed of the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield. Similar to that one.
This is taken in. It's complete. That one goes for 36 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. Mariota now to throw on first down. On the left side, a catch by White. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Quick pass play there on the slant, Charles. Works out well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it. Hard to get through the body of the receiver to get to the
I thought I hit that right.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
They were stopped on that play. We've had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to them the rest of the game.
And this will probably be the last play they can squeeze in here before the 2-minute warning.
Defense always has to be careful in this situation. A lot of teams like to take a shot.
Mariota dumps it off to Gurley. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Another pistol look here. From the red zone now, Mariota.
Oh, nice play.
The field, but it's incomplete.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is
nice
really
play.
hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to bat it away.
Back to the workhorse today. It's
God, dude, my guys just won't get out of my way.
He stopped right around the 13. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Here's Mariota. This will be caught just inside the 10. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
Shit.
And Boswell's kick is good.
That was close, man.
Lead up to double digits now at 10. So barring something extraordinary, something crazy here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Brandon, this will be a great win for them. The better team's going to win this game, no question about it.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points.
Oh, you fuck. You're lucky. How'd you get that off even? I had you going down. Shit counts as a sack.
After that incompletion, almost get the sense that he's going to look up at the booth and look at us and say, hey, you guys got any suggestions?
I'd say you rocketed it at his butt.
Yeah, and I get that you're trying to make a play here losing 4th quarter, but to throw when you're not set with pressure coming could have been an interception.
Very much so, and it's been that kind of game for him.
And this is intercepted, and that should do
Kuechly, he's a beast.
Kuechly that picks it, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And now San Diego getting set to go. Getting down to the end here, they have a 2-score lead, barely, but it's a 2-score lead, so that probably makes you as a coach feel a lot more comfortable right now, doesn't it?
Oh, how did my guy go?
Go out and run option or some kind of wild double reverse or anything like that, but you do know that if anything does go haywire, you're still
dude, that happened to me the first 2 games I played this season. It kept giving me the guys 8 yards deeper.
We'll see what happens here. Now they'll toss to
Oh, I went in too close.
Just a
Son
yard
of a
on the
bitch.
first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That should have been a good run.
Every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone, but these short ones still have their value. You can still set up the play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality.
Dang it, I shouldn't have aired it out. I knew it.
Hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. Here's McKinnon. And he's got some space here.
Oh, what the hell just happened there? Jeez, McKinnon's doing good, but Gurley isn't.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Throwing here, Mariota. Rolling to his right. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on, we do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
I just want Gurley in touchdown. I apologize.
Charles, you never take...
God, I haven't had one real good user game yet. Not a single one.